K-pop idols rely on their staff for support, but there have been shocking moments where staff have gone too far, violating trust and boundaries. From secretly taking inappropriate photos to spreading deepfakes and even scamming idols, these incidents reveal just how badly things can go wrong behind the scenes. Staff members sometimes break idols' trust by selling private information to sasaengs. It's no secret in the industry that sasaengs often get access to schedules and flight details directly from staff, who sell this information for high prices. Sadly, this happens more often than people might think. A Quora user named Kasami Yamamoto, claiming to be a former BTS sasaeng, revealed that blacklisting sasaengs is ineffective because insiders within the company are often the ones exchanging information for money. Unfortunately, WayV fans have also often alleged that the staff around the group are notorious for selling their information to stalker fans, with accusations even going as far as to claim that the staff themselves are former sasaengs, leading people to question just how much the company is committed to really protecting the members. A confirmed case of staff selling information to stalker fans was in 2018 when 17 reportedly faced an incident where their private information was leaked by staff. To give some context, after a performance, numerous cars followed the group to their home, raising suspicions among fans. Concerned, they reached out to Pledis Entertainment, questioning how sasaengs had even obtained such details. The company later admitted that a staff member had shared the group's personal information and schedule on social media. They issued an apology, promised to take disciplinary action, and committed to better training for their employees. They also thanked fans for bringing the issue to light and providing proof of the staff members' actions. Sadly, being part of a big or popular group doesn't protect you from being betrayed by staff members. BLACKPINK's Lisa, for example, was a victim of her former manager who scammed her out of $820,000. The manager in question had been with BLACKPINK since 2016 and was someone Lisa trusted and treated like a brother. The fans loved the relationship they had, as they were often seen laughing together and teasing each other on camera, but then suddenly, the manager disappeared from the public sometime in October 2019, leaving everyone confused about where he had gone. Then, in early 2020, it came to light that he had asked Lisa for money, offering to look into property investments for her, and she unsuspectingly handed over the required funds, which he then used to gamble. Having been betrayed by someone she had trusted since her debut, Lisa was reportedly deeply hurt and struggling with fear, anxiety, and betrayal. YG Entertainment then addressed the situation publicly, stating that the dispute was resolved after the former manager returned part of the money and provided Lisa with a compensation plan for the remaining amount. Both Lisa and YG decided not to pursue legal action, according to the label. The situation was shocking, but what hit fans even harder was realizing that Lisa had trusted this manager deeply. Despite being reportedly paid less than the other members, she also didn't hesitate to give him her money and was still betrayed. The manager was obviously fired, but just the fact that Lisa wanted the whole thing to be settled without much of a fuss is really telling of just how good and kind of a person she is. NCT, particularly Ranjun, also experienced mistreatment from a staff member. SM Entertainment overall has a reputation for not always treating their artists well, and Ranjun faced several instances where he was disrespected by staff. For example, there was one time when Ranjun, along with Chenlu and Jisung, held a live stream together in which Ranjun started to talk about Win-Win, who at the time was promoting with WayV in China. Even though the topic wasn't controversial at all, a staff member still interrupted him off camera, loud enough for the fans to hear. Said live stream was later deleted and re-uploaded, with the part about Win-Win being cut. During the same live stream, a staff member told him to move his seat so he wouldn't be in the center anymore. In another instance, Ranjun was speaking enthusiastically about his personal vacation on live stream, even showing the fans watching the pictures he had taken. However, a staff member reportedly barked at Ranjun to shut up, leaving fans upset and Ranjun disappointed. What truly angered fans, though, was what happened after NCT Dream's Inkigayo performance in 2019. In this instance, Ranjun was seen wandering outside in the pouring rain without an umbrella or any manager nearby. What truly sparked anger was one of the managers allegedly prioritizing her own comfort, entering the group's van along with the members, while Ranjun remained outside in the rain waiting for his ride. Many were understandably upset by the incident, with some accusing the manager of favoritism toward the Korean members, particularly Jeno. This led to speculation that her decision to sit in the van stemmed from this alleged bias. Fans even organized a boycott against SM, demanding better treatment for the members. However, as many have come to expect, SM remained indifferent and showed no signs of addressing their actions. Unfortunately, Ranjun isn't the first nor the last NCT member to have been mistreated or overlooked by staff. In November 2023, NCT Dream held a fan signing event in Qingdao, China, where fans brought gifts like headbands, crowns, toys, and accessories for the members. As is tradition, idols usually wear these items to delight their fans, except for Jimin. Multiple clips from the event quickly went viral, showing Jimin receiving various gifts from a fan, but things took an unexpected turn. A staff member dressed in black stepped in, taking the items away before Jimin could even touch them. The incident sparked conversations online, with many questioning why Jimin was singled out and denied the chance to engage with fans fully. Fans rallied together to ask an explanation from the company, but as you might have expected, that never came their way. One of the most recent and frankly most shocking cases of staff crossing boundaries was that of IVE's Yoojin. On January 9th, a repost appeared on Starship Entertainment's official Weibo account, which shocked fans to no end. The repost in question contained photos of Wonyoung and deepfake images of Yoojin kissing a man with the caption, "Wonyoung good baby, Yoojin loves kissing old men." While this post was deleted as quickly as possible, seeing it on the company's official account shocked many. It didn't take long for people to demand accountability, urging the company to address the situation and even consider legal action against the individual behind it. Their first response came a few hours after the incident, with them saying that the staff member who had posted it was actually trying to report it as malicious, but had instead posted it on the official page. Starship apologized, promising to manage their accounts better so as to prevent similar incidents from happening in the future. However, the excuse they provided didn't do anything for the fans, who were understandably raging. One of them pointed out that when you repost things on Weibo, there's a two-step process, so it's not really likely for things to accidentally be reposted. A Reddit user highlighted how the report and repost functions on Weibo are quite different because to report something, you actually need to provide a reason. Meanwhile, reposting is more like quoting a tweet, not just a simple click like on Twitter, so making a mistake like this seems impossible. One other theory suggests that the staff member had a second account where they shared similar posts and accidentally made the repost on the official account. However, this seemed implausible and even a bit far-fetched. To others, it seemed like the entire thing was really just an unfortunate mistake. Some users theorized that maybe an employee was tired after a long day and clicked the wrong thing. A Reddit user wrote, "The only acceptable explanation to me is an overworked intern working off of a Google translated version of the website mixing up the report and repost buttons." Some suggested the account could have been hacked, but most agreed it was troubling that the post wasn't removed immediately and no explanation came out quickly after it happened. The company then spoke of the issue once again almost a week later on January 15th by releasing an official statement to apologize for what happened. After expressing regret for what happened, they notified people that the staff member who had made the post had been removed from related duties and disciplinary actions were taken against them. In the end, Starship apologized directly to Yoojin and assured the public that they would do everything they could to stop any further harm, stating they would work hard to prevent any additional damage. Although the apology and explanation came late, fans continue to urge the company to improve how they protect their artists and handle their accounts to prevent similar incidents in the future. While BTS now have trusted people around them, this wasn't always the case. In fact, BTS's early years were marked by a troubling incident involving a manager who was eventually fired for mistreating the group. In 2015, a clip from the 2016 season's Greetings DVD surfaced, showing Jungkook flinching as the manager raised his hand toward him as if to hit him. Fans were horrified when they also reportedly heard the manager say, "Get lost while I'm still speaking nicely," in the same clip. The whole situation sparked widespread outrage, and fans began searching for other footage to expose the manager's behavior. They uncovered another disturbing moment from a BTS fan meet in which Jin gave Jungkook his blanket as the latter was freezing. However, the manager can be seen snatching the blanket away from Jungkook, leaving him smiling awkwardly. Big Hit Entertainment initially stated that the situation was a misunderstanding and asked fans to wait for an official response. Then, on December 10th, 2015, they apologized for causing concern and reassured fans that coercive actions were not allowed. According to Big Hit, the manager involved admitted his fault and was dismissed, with the higher-ups also being held accountable for the incident. The company promised to introduce new internal regulations to prevent similar issues in the future. They also pledged to review all online evidence of previous incidents. Pledis Entertainment staff faced criticism once again after reports surfaced about a stylist making explicit remarks about the company's artists. In July of the previous year, a Twitter user claimed that this alleged stylist had been sharing inappropriate and unsettling comments about TWS's Dahoon. An audio clip allegedly captured the stylist making inappropriate remarks, including saying they wanted to touch Dahoon's abs. The Twitter user also shared screenshots of text messages, supposedly from the same stylist, making unsettling comments about Dahoon's body. The situation worsened as the stylist was also accused of making inappropriate remarks about the 17 members. Another individual came forward claiming the stylist joked that 17 had so many children they could form a football team. The individual added that the stylist often made explicit remarks describing their behavior as centered around harassment. No evidence confirmed if the person was a Pledis stylist, whether the comments were made, or if they were ever held accountable. Whether this specific case was real or not, it highlights a darker reality. Situations like these may not be uncommon in the industry. This was made clear through what happened to Mamaland's Nancy. In 2019, during the Asia Artist Awards, Nancy was reportedly photographed in secret by a staff member while changing outfits. 15 months later, these images were shared in a Discord server with over 500 members before spreading across social media. The situation was deeply unsettling, and despite fans' efforts to stop it, the photo continued to circulate relentlessly. Not long after, Mamaland's agency, MLD Entertainment, issued a statement addressing the incident, confirming that Nancy was a hidden camera victim, but noted the photo had been edited. They also went on to say, "Nancy is currently suffering from a great amount of mental distress. We hope there will be no more malicious posts related to our artist." MLD promised to take legal action against whoever was responsible for the photo. While it wasn't confirmed if the person was a staff member, fans suspected it was, as the photo was taken in the dressing room, a place only accessible to staff. The incident was both shocking and deeply unsettling. While it's sadly common for K-pop idols to face boundary violations, it's even more disturbing when the people they work with are the ones crossing those lines.